So, Texas banned abortions, and the DOJ says it's going to work. But are they? Here's the thing. I don't know that the DOJ's threats have much teeth to them. And this is going to be hard. Oh, there was an update to this. Hang on. They may have been able to put some teeth in this. Check this out. Okay, and this is from a Hill article. Democrats on the House Judiciary. I don't know what's going on today. I got the yips with my voice. Maybe I didn't do enough dabs, guys. All right. Democrats on the House Judiciary Committee urged the Justice Department to prosecute would-be vigilantes attempting to enforce Texas's recently enacted abortion ban. In a letter to Attorney General Merrick Garland on Tuesday, the lawmakers led by House Judiciary Committee Jerry Nadler urged Garland to use the full power of his agency to defend a woman's constitutional right to abortion. Jerry Nadler urged Garland to use the full power of his agency to defend a woman's constitutional right to abortion. We urge you to take legal action up to and including the criminal prosecution of would-be vigilantes attempting to use the private right of action established by that blatantly unconstitutional law, the lawmakers wrote. The letter came a day after Garland said the DOJ would explore all options to challenge the Texas law. He added the agency would provide support from federal law enforcement when abortion clinics and reproductive health centers are under attack. Excuse me. The law SB 8 bans abortions when a fetal heartbeat is detected, which usually occurs at 6 weeks in pregnancy. Because most women don't realize they are pregnant at 6 weeks, the law has effectively banned the procedure in almost all cases. The measure has come under particular scrutiny for allowing private citizens to sue those who aid in or perform abortions in violation of the law and to recover $10,000 in legal fees damages. So guys, here's what's happening here. It's not just that they're turning people in and being able to sue these people. They're essentially being given a prize. They're being given a bounty. They're being given $10,000 to turn these people in. And there are people that have a profit motive to do that. That's what they want to do. I mean, we have bounty hunters that do that shit. You don't think that they're going to do that there in Texas? There are some sick folks that will do that. The Supreme Court voted 5-4 last Wednesday, to turn down a request from abortion providers to block the law from taking effect. In Tuesday's letter, the lawmakers said the ability to sue is the law's most insidious feature. The lawmakers further assailed the Supreme Court, saying it thrusts the citizens of Texas into a regime that is as unsettling as it is unconstitutional. 2 generations of women have come to rely on the right to choose an abortion. That choice is deeply private and should not in any way be intruded upon by any third party, let alone a vigilante seeking a payday from the state. Guys, this is heinous, okay? This is heinous. This is like that community policing bullshit. This is like going and turning your neighbor in to the cops, you know? Like, this is not good. And I cannot, it blows my mind because you always hear about the right talking about a police state. This is a police state, man. This is exactly what they say they don't want. It's funny how a change in ideology can do that. So, and I let me put it this way. It's not a change in ideology. It's a flaw in the philosophy because they can't apply it across the board, right? It's good for me, but not good for thee. Right? That's some bullshit. The vino's good tonight. The vino's good tonight, guys. By the way, follows and subs, I do a dab for you. I've got my dab counter down there. Also, if I happen to drop the F-bomb, I have to do a dab as well. I may be redeeming all those on Friday, though, outside of the follows and subs, which I will go ahead and do as they come in. So, just a heads up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as they say. Anyways, you can't put restrictions on one body and not at the same end put restrictions on the other. The way I look at this is, and I understand the egg is not yet fertilized at this point, but at the level that the embryo is at during the points at which most people get abortions, it's the equivalent to a guy masturbating into a sock. Do we call all that viable? Do we call all that semen viable? It's not viable. It can't do anything until it gets into a woman and fertilizes the egg. Likewise, an embryo can't exist outside of the body. It's not the same thing. So, just, we have no business being involved in that. And here's something else. You know, there was not one woman that wrote that bill. Not a single woman was involved in the writing of that bill. Not one. Not one. If it was a bunch of white men, do you think that they would let a black woman dictate all the laws for them without having any say in it? Especially when it came to body autonomy. I really, really, really do not think they would. I don't think they'd be on board with that shit at all. Are you kidding me? The megalomaniacal power structure actually letting somebody from one of the disenfranchised groups dictate their laws? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? They would fall over dead in their tracks if that happened. Did you see what happened when Obama came into the presidency? Jesus. The white rage was strong. Come on, man.
That's a knife.
The wine is good tonight. The wine is good. So, the first article I read on this, it was basically the DOJ just saying they're going to do something. It now sounds like they're actually going to do something. So let's go. Let's go. That's what we need. I'll take it, man. You know, I am not a Democrat. I have a lot of criticism for the Democrats. But I'll tell you what, if they can stave off some of the more far-right nutso shit going on, I'm not going to be mad at them for it. I'll applaud them happily because I'll take all the help I can get. You know, the thing about being a leftist that people don't realize, who are diehards and you know, stalwarts, is that you got to make friends somewhere. You know, you got to find allies, and you know, you don't have to like everybody. You know, you don't have to like everybody you have to ally with to get something done. You've just got to be able to ally with them long enough to get something done. That's what we call a coalition, guys. And coalition building is where real change happens. It's finding people that, typically have divergent interests and finding the one thing in which they intersect. And then being able to make something happen because you're able to get enough people behind the movement and apply enough pressure to see change, right? That's how that works. That's fundamentally how that works.